Hey guys, so I thought school holidays, great time to just learn a goal, learn a skill that I haven't learnt before. So I decided that I wanted to practice the unicycle. Now I've got this unicycle and it's been looking at me in the tool shed for the past 2 years, and I've just never touched it because I was just so bad at it, so bad. But I thought, I'm always telling you guys to set goals, to be the best you can be, and I want to talk about setting a short-term goal to achieve a new skill. So my goal is to have 30 revolutions, cyclic revolutions, on my unicycle before the end of the holidays, without stopping, without putting my foot down. And yeah, let's see if we can achieve it.
Silly man.
Up for this bad boy is for you to have at about a height where your knee is slightly bent, so you have a bit more control. Now, in terms of the tire pressure, I found out that not pumping it up too much, it's running at about 20 psi. Now, this helps when you put all your weight on it, because if I put all my weight on it, now I'll just lean on it. We see how it kind of compresses, and that means it delays the movement. So as a beginner, you've got more time for reaction. Now, in terms of riding, I had to keep the straight back and I had to lean forwards. Now, these two things were counterintuitive because kind of on a bike, I either stand up or sit back. But it was counterintuitive because I had to lean into the fall. So that was the scary part. I had to lean into it. To try and keep going. If I leant back, that's when I hurt myself. So as you can see, the few times I fell on my butt, it was pretty embarrassing, and it really hurt as my tailbone as well. Now, another thing I wasn't scared of is just to flail my arms around like a madman. That looked a bit silly, but it helped keep my balance and work on my core as well. One last tip that I found, actually when I was just riding, I had to look in the horizon. So I was aiming for that netball pole out there, and I was looking for that, not looking down, because that made me kind of wobble and fall off and hurt myself. It really hurt my knee actually at one stage, but looking forward really helped that. 10 revolutions, the crowd goes wild. So I thought it's just be a good time to do a little reflection about my goals. So I just want to talk about how important goals were. So goals help us achieve where we want to be in life, and we always need to have little goals and little steps along the way, objectives to try and achieve those goals. So my goal was to achieve 30 revolutions or 30 pedals on a unicycle by the end of the holidays as well. Now, I did achieve that, which I was super stoked about. And I tried to get a little bit further as well. But I thought, as I went along, I got better at stuffing up. So in the beginning, I fell on my butt, I fell on my face, my nose, my arm, smashed my shins. I hurt my knee at one stage as well. And that just felt really jarring. And as I progressed, I actually got better at falling off and failing, so stuffing up. And I learned from those mistakes, you know, whether I was leaning back too much, and I fell on my bottom, I thought, if I don't want to fall on my butt, I've got to lean forwards. And that's something I learned from my mistakes. So what I want to wrap up with is, it's important, really important to learn from your mistakes and to help you grow and achieve your goals. Thanks guys, see ya. And as I wrap up today, I'm pretty knackered, pretty exhausted from all this unicycling. I thought it's important to keep setting more goals, to keep improving, to keep growing, and to have that courage to grow and aspiration to go further. That just came to mind because I saw growth, courage, and aspiration as this school's values. I'm practicing at their netball court. Yeah, I thought it's just how important it was to keep setting goals, keep growing. So my next one is to start a unicycle without holding on to something.